Let me ask you something most people avoid. You actually feel secure in your retirement, or are you just hoping it somehow works out? Because a lot of people aren't confidently retiring. They're delaying, they're worrying, they're doing the math over and over in their head and quietly wondering, how long can I keep doing this? And I know for a lot of us who served, or anyone who's worked a job where people actually count on you, this feeling of drifting is the worst part. We're used to having a clear goal, not just hoping for the best. But retirement uncertainty isn't really about age. It's about something much more unsettling. It's about not knowing if your current income is sustainable long term, physically, mentally, financially. That realization hit me harder than I expected. After I got out of the service, I honestly thought I had it made. I thought, I'm going to do great things. I got this whole thing figured out, so don't worry about me. After all, the hard part's behind me. But then life did what it does. Unexpected bills came up, and a lot of things I didn't plan for. So I did what a lot of people do. I took on more hours. I figured it would just be for a few months till I got caught up. And somewhere along the way, months turned into years. Years turned into decades. And grinding became the norm. I'm sharing this because I think more people ought to be honest about this transition. So if this hits home for you, do me a favor and like the video. It helps me get this in front of more people who may need to hear it. And if you want to follow along on how I'm building this out, hit subscribe. Now, I wasn't thinking luxury retirement. I was thinking stability, flexibility, security, peace of mind. Because the way I was earning income started to feel risky, especially when that income depends entirely on your time, your energy, your ability to keep pushing. And the older I got, the more real that became. Back when I was in the service, you never just winged it. You always had a backup, a plan B. But out here in the civilian world, no one's going to hand you a manual for this part of life. You have to build the backup yourself. So I had to ask myself a difficult question. What's my backup plan if I can't or just don't want to keep working like this forever? And that question changed how I look at everything. Because I knew working harder wasn't the answer. I needed a different strategy. I needed leverage. I needed flexibility. I needed something that wasn't tied directly to how many hours I could work. And that's what led me to the digital business space. I needed something with structure already in place. If you want to see the exact blueprint I'm using for that, I put the link right at the top of the description. Check it out when you get a chance. But I didn't just jump on the first opportunity that came along, because honestly, I wasn't even sure what I wanted. I knew I needed to find another way to earn income, so I started looking into online businesses. But I wasn't even sure if I wanted to start an online business, or even if I could at my age. Then I came across a Legacy Builders program, and that really stuck out to me. And here's why. It wasn't just start an online business. It was step-by-step training, clear guidance, no guessing what to do next. And that mattered a lot, because honestly, I was afraid they were going to say, here's your business, have a nice life. But those things I mentioned were only part of it. They also give you a pre-built website, done-for-you digital products, systems already structured. So you're not sitting there thinking, where do I even begin? It's all laid out for you. But here's where it gets even more practical, because they also include email automation, follow-up systems, tools that normally take people months to figure out. And trust me, I tried building things from scratch before, but not a whole hell of a lot of luck. What stood out to me wasn't convenience, it was structure. Clear path, clear system, clear progression. And more importantly, it teaches skills, content creation, marketing, automation, sales psychology. Things you actually learn, not just plug into. This isn't about instant results. This is about building something real. Now retirement isn't just something I'm hoping for, it's something I'm building towards. There's a big difference. If retirement uncertainty has been sitting quietly in the back of your mind, you're not alone, and you're not crazy for thinking about it. Check that link in the description if you're ready for a plan B, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.